Good evening. My name is Sally Allen, and I'm a member of the League of Women Voters of the Ann Arbor area. This year, the League of Women Voters is celebrating 100 years of expanding voter rights, educating voters, and shaping and influencing legislation at local, state, and national levels. The League works to increase understanding of major public policy issues and seeks to strengthen and broaden knowledge about our form of government and democracy. While the League is nonpartisan and does not support candidates or parties, we do take stands on issues we have studied. One of the League's most important goals is to assist voters in making informed choices at the polls, and thus we bring you tonight's program. I welcome you to our Zoom Meet the Candidate event for the Washtenaw County Board of Commissioners, District 7. 2 candidates will be on the ballot for this position in the general election on Tuesday, November 3rd. Each candidate was invited to participate in tonight's event. One of the 2 candidates, Republican Joe Miriani, will not be attending. As there is only one other candidate, the League is allowing the remaining candidate, Democrat Andy LaBarre, to participate in a new format. The changed format includes a 1.5-minute introduction, followed by a 3-minute opportunity to highlight the issues facing the Washtenaw Board of Commissioners, District 7. A timer will be alerting the speaker when his allotted time is up for each segment. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. LaBarre. Mr. LaBarre, you may now begin your introduction.
Sally, thank you so much, and thank you to the League for everything you do, not just to highlight the issues and candidates here locally, but just for the promotion and protection of democracy around this country. It's obviously a time right now where it's sadly under threat from this White House, and we really appreciate your efforts. My name is Andy LaBarre. I have been fortunate enough to serve as the County Commissioner for District 7 on the Washtenaw County Board of Commissioners since I was first elected in 2012 and began serving in 2013. Throughout my time on the commissioners, I've served in 3 leadership positions, including chairing the Working Session Committee, the Ways and Means Committee, and having served as the chair of the full Board of Commissioners. My major focus during my time on the Board of Commissioners has been the protection, expansion, and frankly, enhancement of human services. In Michigan, county government is really that entity that seeks to provide state services on a small, manageable level, and human services, those things that impact human health and condition, are at the forefront. I look forward to the chance to chat with you tonight. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And now we are ready to hear more about the issues you consider most important regarding the Washtenaw County Board of Commissioners, District 7.
In terms of District 7, which is the eastern, basically half of the city of Ann Arbor, there are not many specific geographic issues. One is the site which is commonly referred to as the Platte Road site, which is directly adjacent to County Farm Park on Platte Road. That is a county facility that used to house the Juvenile Detention Center. We are in the process of turning it into a development that is both affordable housing at the 60 and 30% AMI level, and will be among the most energy efficient and greenest developments, frankly, in the country. That right now is at the City Council. Broadly, in District 7 and throughout the county, human services are the main issue for city residents and frankly for residents in general. Right now, we face a unique challenge with COVID-19. And there really has never been a time in our lifetime where the importance of county government in Michigan is on better display. The rhetoric and heat of the politics and policy of the federal and state level, those really hit the road. Rubber hits the road and impacts human lives at the county level. We are the largest provider of human services for obviously our county. And we serve thousands of Washtenaw County residents on a wide spectrum of services ranging from public health, community mental health, economic development, community development. These are a wide swath of services that run the gamut in terms of their impact on human life. And really, those are services that have been chronically underfunded and resourced from both the federal and state levels. And we've had to, in our case, go out and ask voters for direct support. I authored the 2017 public safety and mental health millage that passed 3 years ago now, and that was certainly the largest expansion of human services, but sadly it's had to serve largely as a preservation of human services because demand has risen so much. So, there are a host of issues from public safety to environmental health to routine county matters such as the clerk's endeavors and the treasurer's work. All of those are important, but particularly during a pandemic, and particularly during a time of economic distress, human services broadly are at the forefront of importance. And there's something that I have consistently fought to protect and will continue to do so as long as I'm fortunate enough to serve on the Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Mr. LaBarre, for participating in this valuable session, and thank you for being flexible and trying out this new format. All of our candidate forums and Meet the Candidate events will be available for streaming on your computer or smartphone. Go to our website, lwvannarbor.org, and look for a link to the programs. In addition, these programs can be viewed on Community Television Network. Please urge your friends and your neighbors to watch these programs too. For additional nonpartisan information on candidates and ballot issues, go to vote411.org, the League's voter resource guide covering local, state, and federal candidates and current proposals that will appear on your ballot. As a reminder, all registered voters may cast an absentee ballot. With the challenges that have been created by COVID-19 and confusion regarding registration and voting procedures, the League encourages you to vote as soon as possible after you feel knowledgeable about the candidates and the ballot issues. The most important thing is to make sure that you vote November 3rd in the general election. Thank you and good night.